Hello everyone, my name is Stephanie, and today I wanted to do something like vlog style, not really super professional or whatever, but yesterday I did take a trip down to TJ Maxx. I have been, like everyone else, super into those TJ Maxx makeup haul videos, and I was curious to see what they were about. A lot of people find like amazing gems like MAC cosmetics and stuff like that, and I was like, I've never seen MAC anything at TJ Maxx. So I wasn't really expecting a lot. So the store that I go to, or that I went to, is a newer store. They just recently built it, so I feel like I guess my impression was that it would have been a little bit nicer, but it's TJ Maxx, so whatever. I haven't actually looked at the makeup section at TJ Maxx in months. I never really thought anything was like a super deal. Bro. Not the time. Not the time. Anyways. So, I don't remember what I was saying. But anyways, I was looking and I don't know. I sat on the makeup wall, which was fairly organized. The wall was organized. It wasn't super messy. The palettes were all, you know, in a good spots and whatever. It's just the condition of the palettes obviously were super messed up. There were some ones that I really liked. Like they had the Too Faced White Peach one that was super pretty, but it was messed up. And then, you know, some Profusion, a lot of Becca Cosmetics, a lot of Laura Geller, I don't know, cosmetics. Like face stuff. None of the foundations matched my skin, and then I think there was only one that did, and it was a Bare Minerals one, and it was opened and messed with. So I was super bummed because the ones that I was really interested in, the ones that I really liked, were not in good condition, and I wasn't about to buy them because, you know, obviously I don't want to buy anything that someone has touched. I don't know where their hands have been. So I was looking really only from palettes that haven't been opened, or, you know, that if they hadn't been opened, it hadn't been touched. So at first I found a lot. I sat at that wall for probably 15 to 20 minutes, just sitting there looking through all of these palettes, trying to find some good ones and looking through every single little pot to make sure there was no marks or no thumbprints or anything like that on there. I looked through all of the foundations, everything like that. So I did find one MAC product. One. It was a trio highlighter mini palette, and they were so beautiful, and I wanted it so bad, but it had been opened and it had been messed with to the max. Like it was in like pieces. So that super bummed me out. Anyways, so on that wall I found, and let me just give you a shot. These are all the ones that I bought. So like I said, I only got makeup. I only got a few eyeshadow palettes. Like I said, I didn't want to use anything that had been touched or had been opened. There were a lot of Kat Von D lipsticks, liquid lipsticks. There was some Urban Decay liquid lipsticks, but all of them had either been opened or they were shades that I already had. So unfortunately, I didn't get a lot of other makeup, but I did get a lot of palettes. Which is what I was going there for anyways, because I cleared out so many of my palettes when I decluttered my makeup station a couple months ago. So I went there with the intention of pretty much only buying palettes, and if they had anything else, I'd buy it. Maybe like face stuff, but they did not. So on the wall, I found these three. They had a lot of Cargo brand. I've never used Cargo. I've seen some YouTubers, I've been watching a lot of declutter videos, and a lot of them have some Cargo palettes, and they're like, oh yeah, we love them, or, you know, or we hate them, whatever. I'm not sure. So I picked up a couple. They had a lot of these minis in different styles. So they had, I think, 4 total, and there was this one, a snow one, a city one, and then I don't remember what the 4th one was. But so on the wall I found these 4, and this one had not been opened at all. I opened it. It had not been opened, so I was like, well, for sure I'm gonna get this one because it's the only one here that has not been opened. Like the stickers are still good. not tampered with. So I got this one for sure. So we'll start with this one. This is the Cargo. It doesn't say like a name. It just says Cargo Blockbuster Eyeshadow Palette. It is a holiday edition. It says on the back, get all your holiday eyeshadow colors in one palette. So I didn't look at it. I didn't open it to see what was inside or what colors there were. I just went based on this picture right here on the back, and they looked right up my alley because that's what I like. I prefer more natural and neutral colors. I'm very light-skinned, obviously, and so, you know, lighter colors just tend to look better. So I got this one, and I have opened it, and I have tested it on my hand because I have zero patience. And I freaking love them. Like, honestly, they're so beautiful. The colors are so beautiful. They're so soft and creamy and just like butter, and they come off amazing. So I'm really excited about this one because these are all colors that I absolutely adore, and I'm really excited to try them out. Because even like some of like these more neutral pinky shades, it's hard to find good undertones with like the pinky or neutrals, because sometimes they're hit or miss. So this one does say it was a value of it cost $39, a value of $3.74, and I bought it for $9.99, compare at $13. So there's a lot of different numbers going on here. So I'm not entirely sure how much I actually saved, because for me, like $13 and I paid $10, like I saved $3, $4. Like, it's not like a lot of savings, to be honest, but whatever. So then I found the Namaste in India. So this one does have a name. The one that I had originally found had been opened, and it didn't look like it had been tampered with. I looked through the whole pot and everything, and it didn't look like anything had been messed with. There was no fingerprints or smudges or anything like that. So I had grabbed that one. And the reason I picked this one over the other 3 or 4 palettes they had was because they have these beautiful like greenish blue colors, and I thought they were so stunning. So let me open it up. And I did test these out too. Like I said, can't wait. And they're just as soft as the other ones, as the bigger palette. But like, look at these freaking colors. They're so beautiful. I know, and these are my fingerprints in them, by the way. I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna wear those colors because they're not colors that I would normally wear, but I'm gonna find a reason to wear them, and I'm gonna wear them. So this one, like I said, I had found it originally opened. When I got to the end of the line to the checkout section, I actually found they had a whole other section full of palettes and makeup and stuff like that, and most of that had not been opened. So I was able to find this one, which had not been opened, and I grabbed it. So this one, it says, I bought it for $7.99. It says compare at $10. So again, you're only saving $3. Savings, yes, not much of a savings, but whatever, savings. The next one that I found on that wall was this one, Royal Affair BH Cosmetics. Now this is another one that I've been seeing in all of the declutter videos, that people love this one, or they love BH Cosmetics. Personally, I feel it looks really cheap. Like, the packaging looks really cheap. It feels really cheap. It just doesn't look good, personally, in my opinion. The colors look amazing. There's a lot of different kinds of colors, which is awesome. You know, these greens are really pretty. The blue is really pretty. The pink, you know, I just feel like, I don't know. We'll see. But it's a really beautiful palette. So I'm interested to see how it works out, because lots of people rave about BH Cosmetics and their eyeshadow palettes. So I got that one. This one, surprisingly, was the best deal of all of them. So this one was $7.99, compare at $12. So that's what, 8, 9, 10, 11, $4. $4, man. I swear, I feel like you're not saving enough. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. So the last and final palette, this one was at the checkout station. It was the only one they had, and it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. Now, I'm not a fan of Anastasia's liquid lipsticks. I've never tried their eyeshadow palettes or anything else. I think I have maybe a powder, but I'm not a fan of the liquid lipsticks at all. So I've never, after I was disappointed by those liquid lipsticks, because I bought a few different, I really tried, okay? I bought a few different colors, multiple different occasions. I tried everything that I could to try and make it work, and it just wasn't working. So I got the palette. I know this is not the one that everyone was raving about. I know there was some mixed reviews. I have mixed reviews, and I haven't even reviewed it yet, but here it is. I think the colors are beautiful. I think they're very different, especially like these darker like orangey yellows. I think they're beautiful, and they have very similar greens to that Cargo palette. Now I did swatch this one on my hand as well, and they don't feel as nice as the Cargo palettes. They're much more dry, and so they don't feel as buttery as those Cargo palettes did. So that's kind of a bummer. Then there's like this color here. I'm not entirely sure if that's supposed to be a dark purple or a black. Like in pan it looks like a dark purple, but then when I swatched it, it's like a really thin black color. So I'm not entirely sure, but I wanted to try it because, you know, it's Anastasia, and I know everyone else raves about their palettes, and I'm just not sure if this was a specific one that was a miss for a lot of people or what. I've never tried them myself. So I did pick up this one, the only one that was there. No damage on the inside. There wasn't any touching or anything like that, it looked like. So yes, the pricing on this one was expensive, and I had a hard time deciding to buy it, but whatever. It was $19.99, valued at $28. Now, initially when I saw it, I don't know why I had the impression, or I was under the impression, that these were like $40 palettes. Maybe I'm thinking of like a Huda Beauty one or something, but I always thought that these were like 40 bucks. So whenever I saw it, I was like, oh shit, $20, like that's a steal, that's like half price. And then when I got home and I read it, and I was like, damn, I only saved $8, like, you know, whatever. But whatever, that aside, I'm really excited to try all of these. I'll probably do like individual quick looks or whatever with them, and let you guys know my feedback on them, because I've never tried Cargo before. I think, you know, if it's really good, then that's a really great price palette. Even if you do just, if you buy it like regular price, it's still only like, what, 10-15 bucks. So just based on how they feel in my hand, I was really impressed. So I'm hoping that they turn out well. I did buy a couple of non-makeup products as well. I bought this super cute shirt. It's like this pink tank for spring. It's super cute. It's like fitted on the top and then flares out. So the brand is Patrons of Peace. Never heard of it. Compare, so I bought it for $12.99, compare at $17. So I've never heard of it. I'm not really sure where you would go to buy it. But I thought it was super cute, and I'm really excited about it because, you know, we're going into spring or whatever. And then I bought 2 different K-cup things. It's falling. So the first one is peanut butter cup, and I've never heard of this brand before, so I don't know if it's good. I'm hoping that it is. But peanut butter cup sounds freaking bomb. Like, is that just me, or does that not sound fucking amazing? So I'm really hoping these taste good. I bought them for $5.99, and they were compare at $9. They're good till $9.20, so they're good for another year-ish, year and a half. So I'm really excited about those because those looked really yummy. And I bought the K-cup machine or whatever months ago, and I was so adamant about getting it. I fought my boyfriend on buying one, and I was so adamant about getting one, and then I used it once. So perspective. And then I got Starbucks hot chocolate. I love Starbucks hot chocolate. Y'all can fight me on it. That's fine. But I freaking love it. I think it's so good. And I'm interested to see how it's going to taste because the Keurig, or it's a Keurig, right? Only works with water. So I wonder how it gets like that good. It says made with non-fat milk. So I'm guessing they have powdered milk in it. So I'm really curious to see how these taste. These were $8.99 compared at $11.99. So again, you're only saving $2 or $3. What else did I get? I got one more thing. Now these were an impulse buy, even more so than the other stuff. I don't know if I'm ever gonna actually use them. 28-day detox. I'm not a big tea person, but I want to be a big tea person. So I figured I would try with these. It says you just drink 1 to 2 cups of this tea every day, and it's supposed to like help cleanse your body, which I need because my body is old. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see how that works, if it's gross or not. It doesn't say a flavor of it, but it has lemons and it has flowers. So I'm not entirely sure what that means. If it's gonna be a lemon flower tea, don't know. So we'll see. But that's everything. So consensus, that's not the right word. In conclusion, I do think TJ Maxx has a lot of various stuff. They did have a lot of high-end brands, but a lot of the stuff is used, so you have to be careful. You have to make sure you're reviewing every single product really well, because even some of the foundations that I had found were super peeled up. Like packaged really well. They didn't look like they had been tampered with, but when I opened it, it was a hot mess. So you just have to be careful about which ones you're wanting to purchase, and make sure that you look through them and make sure there's no marks or touches or fingerprints or anything like that. You want to be safe. As far as pricing, it is cheaper than if you were to buy it brand new, but not enough cheaper. Like to save $3 or $4 and then run the risk of something having been tampered with or touched, or you know, they could be fake, they could be knockoffs. I've seen some weird videos about, you know, stores like that buying, you know, knockoff stuff, or illegal palettes or illegal makeup, whatever, I don't know. Jeffree Star concealer, that's what I'm basing my information off of. And so for $2 to $3, I feel like it's not a big enough savings. Personally, like I would rather just buy it brand new. The thing I do like about it is being able to find these different brands that I've never heard of before, or that I've never seen before, or whatever. Like, because I've never actually seen Cargo at Ulta. I've seen BH Cosmetics at Ulta, but I've never seen Cargo at Ulta. So, I mean, for me, it's like, it's cool to, you know, find something new and find something different, find something you might love, a different brand or something like that. Because there are a lot of cheaper brands that people don't consider because they're cheaper. So it's cool in that aspect, but in reality, I don't think it's a big enough savings. I would rather just, sorry, my neighbor is like walking upstairs. I would rather spend the extra couple bucks and buy something that I know is real, I know is safe, and has, you know, like a high-end brand or high store backing, like Ulta, where I know I can take it back and not get shit about it. So yeah, that's just my personal opinion on this. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I would love to do videos maybe every Sunday. I have a lot of different ideas in mind, not just beauty related, but everything. I mean, lifestyle, DIY. I do a lot of DIY. That right there is actually a DIY. I do a lot of DIY. I do painting. I do lots of stuff. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, please subscribe and like, and comment down below any suggestions for other videos. Thank you. Have a great day.